everybody, I'm Rob Riggle. I'm here to make you a better golfer.
Pat, you're popping it out.
Yeah, pop it. I'm here at PXG Studios. Woo! I've teamed up with the LPGA's brightest stars. Yes! To bring you stroke-saving tips that's going to take your game to the next level. I promise. I'm an amateur golfer. I represent all the amateurs out there. So while we have a professional, I'd like to pick your brain, if you don't mind, about some swing thoughts and some knowledge that maybe you could help my game a little bit. One of the big problems I have is tempo and swing thoughts. What's your process? What are you thinking about when you adjust the ball?
So I really try to keep it simple and not overthink.
So keep it down to 1.
I would think so.
Is there a trick to getting it to 1? Because I got like 10.
Okay, focus, Riggle. You got this.
No!
I struggle with tempo also, and I feel like sometimes even when you have good mechanics, if you don't have the right tempo, that messes up your swing. I feel like it's always my go-to, and even when sometimes I'm not hitting very well, it will be like kind of almost my number 1 or 2 things to check is my tempo okay?
That's probably the one swing thought I'm focused on most right now. What should I be thinking for tempo?
Just start smooth, and then you can accelerate on the...
Do you have a trick for that?
Most people say that the backswing's 3 times as long as the downswing. So I think 1, 2, 3, and 4 hit is pretty good measure.
Some sort of 3 count to my 1.
Yes.
Can you hit a few and just kind of give me a little demo?
Yeah, so normally I just take off really fast here, so I just try to go take the takeaway part really slowly.
Oh yeah. All right, you mind if I try one?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'd like to try to do that because this is where I wrestle with this. What I want to do is, you know.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
And it's the hardest thing. So I actually saw a drill one time, and I'm curious to hear what you think about it. Can I show it to you? If I put a ball behind, the idea is to gently roll it back.
I've actually seen that before.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, but I haven't tried. One of the drills that my coach also gave me is because sometimes when I go too fast, I don't have enough time to transition. Yeah. So he'll make me stop in the backswing.
Stop at the top?
Yeah, for like 2 seconds, and then swing.
Okay. All right. I like that. Those are exactly the thoughts that I need to do. Do you have a preference on what club you take out of the bag first to start swinging with?
I have a routine that I go 50-aim, I go pitching wedge, I go 8-iron. I don't hit every club.
Oh, you don't hit every club?
I don't hit every club. So I just need to make sure that everything goes pretty similar, not like a huge change, then I'll just go hit.
And is that because with your wedges, you're taking smaller swings generally, and then as you work your way up to bigger clubs, you're taking bigger?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's a logical progression, of course. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, we got a bucket of balls, what do we do?
The first few balls, I don't really care the distance and all that.
You're just getting a feel for your body and for the club and for, I guess, just a general sense of timing, fluid feel, would you say?
Yes.
Amateurs, when we come out there, we're not disciplined, we're not intentional. We're just trying to shake off a hangover. How can we be more intentional?
When you go out practicing, maybe you can start trying to see, okay, if I'm grabbing this club today, if I'm only going 3/4, how far you might go? Because normally they'll have like a flags out there you can shoot in and say, oh, this is a 60 yards. Oh, if I go up, backswing right here, it goes 60. And then when you start going on the course and all that, you can test it out if that's exactly how it goes.
And that's obviously one of the differences between pros and amateurs is you guys are so dialed in on your numbers. And that comes from the range, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. How much time do you spend on the range itself versus the chipping green versus the putting green? How much total time for each?
I spend probably 40 minutes on the range, and then I'll do almost around like 20 minutes on the chipping green, but I spend 30 minutes on the putting green around that.
Probably 20-10-10 is how it would break down for me, if I'm being honest. 20 minutes on the range, 10 minutes chipping out of the sand, 10 minutes of putting, and then literally I run to the tee.
Exactly. That works too.
And that works, though?
Yeah.
That's good enough? Okay. We're going to make it, guys. We're going to make it.